Good morning, class. Today, my topic is on the American Pit Bull Terrier, which is known as the Abbott. I will inform you first on the history, the characteristics, and the training and behavior of the Pit Bull. The way society has an outlook on the American Pit Bull Terrier has really given the breed a bad name. According to Colby's book on the American Pit Bull Terrier, Vince Gill, one of our leading country singers, has a song entitled "There's No Future in the Past," which summarizes what the Pit Bull, in a few words, is their present situation. Have you ever really thought about what the Abbott really is? Well, I can speak to you on this topic, being an owner of a Pit Bull. I also have a 6-pound Chihuahua and a 7-week-old bunny that the Pit Bull lives with every day. So let me begin introducing the history of the American Pit Bull Terrier. According to the book, The Abbott was originated in the U.S. in the 17th century. In the 17th century is when the British and the Irish working immigrants came to the United States. The new breed of these dogs outside of the arena gained loyal affection natures with their families. With the fighting name, it made it hard for the Pit Bull to gain respect in the United States. Abbotts learn to please you, and they become enthusiastic partners in their own obedience training, making it fun for the both of you. According to Diane Jessup, the American Kennel Club was formed in 1836. The owners that were wanting to avoid the distance of the fighting name were able to enroll their Pit Bull in the American Kennel Club, but only under one circumstance. They had to name their dog under a Staffordshire Terrier, which is the original name that came from England. It does bring up the past for the Pit Bull, but it's no reason to hide the past when you need to make a change for the future. Next, that brings me to my next point, the characteristics of the breed. The two characteristics that stand out to me on the American Pit Bull Terrier is the loyalty and the intelligence of the Pit Bull. The loyalty is speechless. In a personal interview with John Schiavone, I asked him one question at the very beginning: what stands out the most with your American Pit Bull Terrier? In one word, he said the loyalty. It's unremarkable. I can't even say enough about it. If it wasn't for his dog, he would have had a home invasion. He's a very big protector. He's loving. He's very good with the kids. When the kids are sick, he's always right there by them. He loves his dog. The second characteristic is the intelligence of the dog. According to the Humane Society of the U.S., shared how significant the intelligence really is. It states that you need to train your dog like one trick until that dog masters that trick, and you don't want to move onto another trick until it understands that one trick. Going back to the interview with John, he also taught his dog over 20 tricks. I did see all 20 tricks, and not only did the dog know the tricks by his voice, but he then showed me all by sign language. So that shows how intelligent these dogs can be. Now that you heard about the characteristics, that brings me to my last point on the training and behavior of the Pit Bull. The training that you want to bring to your Pit Bull can make or break the structure of your dog. It's all up to you as the owner. According to the website terrificpets.com, they say it can be easy to train your dog with the natural intelligence the breed carries, but you still need to train with a firm voice. The Abbott loves to do things with the family, such as hikes, walks, rides in a truck. My dog loves to go fishing in the lake. It's sad because according to another article that I read in the Chicago Tribune on June 6, 2006, for the past 10 years from that article, if you were out in public with your dog, with a Pit Bull only, they had to wear muzzles. They really, picked on that one breed because of its name and where it came from. Karen Mills also stated it's hard when you zero out on one breed. because many times it's the owner's fault on the lack of training, exercise, and things like that that the owner doesn't do with the dog. With said, training plays a huge responsibility on the owner and what the owner wishes the breed to become. As a review of what I talked about today, I will summarize the information I have shared with you. In conclusion, I informed you on the first, the history, second, the characteristics, and third, the training and behavior. Here's a picture that identically matches my dog, except I didn't crop his ears. I just feel that makes the dog look mean. So, that. With the way society has looked on pit bulls, they may have a bad name, but it's really transformed into the most loyal and intelligent canine. So thinking back on the title of the song, There's No Future in the Past, we may find it easy to overlook what the Abbott really is. So maybe you should give a second chance on the vicious looking dog on society instead of thinking before your actions speak. Thank you.